Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing another pose once again, but we're going to do it with a pen today, so we have no eraser. No pen, no pencil, just pen. 35, adjust this number, there we go. Now let's just go ahead and get right into it. Now I actually draw with pen more than I do pencil, specifically this pen right here. I actually draw with this pen more than I do with pencils, because this is my practice pen. I practice drawing with this pen because it's got multiple colors and it's kind of a bad pen, meaning like it doesn't go on the paper very well, but that also means it's slightly more forgiving than other pens. And I just kind of like that fact about it. Could have made this a little bit slimmer, but it's fine. Which, by the way, we're going for 10 minutes. I don't think I mentioned that. Alright, there we go. That's kind of a top-down perspective, though. If you see me writing on my hand, by the way, that's because I didn't point that in that way enough. It's because I'm wondering if the pen is still writing right. Alright. There we go, add the waist. Looks decent. Now the, what's this called? Pelvis. I tried doing some pelvis practice. My sketchbook that I did in is actually right there. I tried doing some pelvis practice like last night. Didn't go the best. I mean, I didn't do very much of it, just very little amount. Didn't actually look anything up, just tried like some new stuff, just like trying to think of new things. Didn't really go amazingly. It didn't go horribly, but I don't really think I learned anything from practicing yesterday. But that's fine. How are we gonna do the legs? Well, we're gonna want her foot on the center. There we go. You know, I really should learn like correct length proportions, because currently I don't actually know like how long these limbs are actually supposed to be. I know the body should be 7 heads tall, but I don't know how big anything else is supposed to be, like body wise. I know half of the body, half of the body. Alright, how are we going to want to do this? Let's go ahead and try like a doll ball joint right here. Not perfect, but then we'll go like this. I guess we're making it slightly thick, but you know, whatever. How are we going to do this knee? I think we'll do it somewhat the same. Alright, go like this, and then we'll add the ball joint in here. You know, if I get good enough at drawing like doll things, I could actually draw my Whittle Wizard again, because he is a doll, and that would be kind of cool. But I don't really know, because he wears a cloak, so I don't really think that'd make much of a difference, because you can't see his body now that I think about it. Alright. I'm taking much more care than I normally do to draw this, because I want this one to turn out good, because I want this one to be the last one of these I do on video. I say this, but I am currently messing this part of the leg up quite badly. Like cheese and rice. It is not turning out how I want it to. That is fine. It's not, like, I don't really like this, but, like, it is what it is. It's pen, you accept it, and you move on. You try to make the things around it better, and try to make it less noticeable. Alright, you know what I really should have done last night is foot practice, because, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about feet, dude. Like, I still have no idea how to draw them. Like, it needs to be longer than that. Alright, you know, that's not actually that bad. What if I just draw feet like that? It's not amazing or anything, but it's not like bad, right? I think that's better than most feet I draw. Absolutely. I suck at drawing feet. All right. Depending, I've got 5 minutes left, but I've still got an entire leg. We might. That was 5 minutes, right? 35. 10 minutes. Yeah. God, I'm stupid sometimes. We might extend this one to 15 minutes just for the sake of me wanting to actually finish it. Like, I don't think I need to. I think I could speed this up. But I want it to look nice. I want it to look nice and completed. Also, I usually draw through these shapes. I will usually draw through them because then you can actually make sure everything's lined up correctly, and when you're doing practice, it's more important to make sure you're getting everything actually correctly than keeping it all nice and tidy. But this technically isn't really practice, is it? Alright. Let's go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Yeah, that's not a bad foot. Whoops, I messed it up a little bit right there. But it's still not bad. I'm quite surprised on the footness that I have achieved today. That is quite surprising. Regardless of how the rest of this turns out, it's a good day because I did good feet. It's a first ever. I was gonna say that's probably a joke, but that actually very much could be true. I actually don't recall ever drawing any feet good. I'm sure I have. I don't know. I'm sure I probably have, but I don't really know. Also, I don't know what I was doing with that next, so we're just gonna leave it there for now. We're going to start trying to hurry, but we're gonna get into 15 minutes this time. It's just gonna happen. Elbows are at the bottom of my rib cage. I always have to put my arms to my sides to see how long arms are supposed to be, because I can never remember. And even then, I typically shorten them in my drawings anyways, because I feel like it looks weird. Alright, yeah. Go like this. Then we gotta do our ball joint, which I really don't know exactly how we're gonna do this. We're gonna try and... Well, didn't mean to layer that one up so many times. Alright. Yeah, not perfect, because this was actually supposed to be perspectived forward. So yeah, not perfect, but not bad, so. And there was actually supposed to be a ball joint here too, so I did mess that up a little bit, trying to not overlap everything, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine. We're trying to get like a fist-ish right here, just something that kind of looks like a fist. I'm not really trying to go for hands today. Just trying to get something that vaguely looks like a fist. There we go. We're like 30 seconds until time's up. So yeah, obviously, I think it's pretty clear we're going into 15-minute territory here. Alright, hold on, I also don't know why I did that. Alright, there we go. Now let's get this arm right here. There we go. I think it's kind of funny that the one with pen's turning out better than a lot of my other ones with pencil. I'm gonna chalk it up to being more used to drawing with pens. I think I already mentioned this, but I draw with this pen more than I do literally anything else. I can't remember if I mentioned that yet, but yeah. Most of my drawings outside of these videos are practice, and I like to practice with pens, mainly because this right here is my practice sketchbook. It's got a clip right here. I just put the pen on it, so I just grab that thing and go. I don't need to worry about bringing pencils or anything like that. I just got the sketchbook and it's got a pen attached to it. It's just very convenient. Alright. Go ahead and get this head down. She's got quite a large, or like wide chin, but that's fine. Her head's kind of small. I have that issue, drawing heads too small. But you know what? I don't really care. There we go. I also messed up that part of the head a little bit too, but you know what? It's not bad. There we go. Yep. Definitely not perfect, but also not that bad. I want to darken this line because the rest of it is dark and it's annoying me. There we go. Yeah, not that bad. Would I go like 2 minutes over? Yeah. I don't know. I'll draw something else tomorrow. I like this one. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and put the crown, my little signature, on the fit this time. And I will see you next time.